Albus Potter, mischief twinkling in his bright green eyes, had always been known for his adventurous spirit. Tonight, that spirit was leading him into uncharted territory. He tiptoed down the shadowy halls of Hogwarts, his heart pounding with excitement and a hint of fear. The castle was eerily quiet, the only sound being the soft echo of his footsteps. It was past bedtime, but adventures, like magic, don't always follow the rules. The moon hung high in the sky, casting a silvery glow over the ancient castle, making it look even more magical and mysterious. He reached the trophy room, where moonbeams danced on the glass cases, illuminating the treasures within. The room was filled with relics of past glories, each one telling a story of bravery and triumph. Albus was looking for something special, something the older kids whispered about in hushed tones. The Hand of Rookwood. It was said to possess dark powers, and Albus was determined to find it. His fingers touched cold stone. He found it! The sensation sent a shiver down his spine, but he couldn't back down now. He had come too far. The Hand of Rookwood, a creepy silver hand, sat on a stand giving off a strange chill. It looked almost alive, as if it could move at any moment. As Albus reached for it, the air crackled with energy. The atmosphere grew tense, and he could feel the hairs on the back of his neck stand up. This was it. The moment of truth. A spooky voice echoed through the room. Touch it, and face the consequences. The words sent a chill through Albus, but his curiosity was stronger than his fear. He had to know what would happen next. Albus's heart pounded. He whirled around, but the room was empty. He told his best friends, Rose Granger Weasley and Scorpius Malfoy, everything. Rose Granger Weasley. Let's look in my mum's old books. Rose, always practical, wanted to check her mum's books. Scorpius, a little scared, agreed. The library was quiet, the shelves packed with old books. They found a dusty book hidden in a dark corner. The title gave them goosebumps, Curses and Their Cures. Rose Granger Weasley. It's the hand of a bad wizard. They say a piece of his soul is inside and it can be set free. Professor Tristan Bailey, a tall man with kind eyes and a gentle way about him, heard about Albus and the strange things happening. Professor Bailey was new to Hogwarts, teaching ancient runes. He found Albus, Rose and Scorpius in the library, their faces worried. Professor Tristan Bailey, the Hand of Rookwood is dangerous, be very careful. Professor Bailey showed them an old leather book. Professor Tristan Bailey, this is a book of prophecies, and one talks about the hand. The prophecy said a Potter would find the hand and darkness would return. Everyone was scared. The prophecy was clear. The Hand of Rookwood wasn't just an old thing, it was a key to letting loose a powerful dark magic. Albus felt a big responsibility to stop it, but how? Professor Bailey, thinking hard, said they should talk to the one person who knew the most about Rookwood, Harry Potter. Harry, now a skilled Auror, listened to his son. His green eyes, just like Albus's, were full of worry. Harry Potter Rookwood was a very bad wizard. He worked for Voldemort and was his closest friend. Professor Bailey stepped forward, looking serious. His eyes scanned the crowd, taking in the anxious faces that awaited his words. The air was thick with anticipation, and the rustling leaves seemed to echo the tension. Professor Bailey, there's something I haven't told you, he confessed quietly, his voice barely above a whisper, as if the weight of his secret was too much to bear. The crowd leaned in, straining to catch every word. Professor Bailey, I knew Rookwood. Everyone gasped. The revelation sent shockwaves through the gathering, and murmurs of disbelief rippled through the crowd. Faces turned pale, and eyes widened in shock. Professor Bailey, I was a young Auror when I met him. He was tricky and mean. His voice carried the weight of old memories, and his eyes seemed to look past the present, into a time long gone. The crowd listened intently, hanging on his every word. Bailey's voice was a little shaky. The memories seemed to haunt him, and his hands trembled slightly as he spoke. The crowd could feel the gravity of his words, and a hush fell over them. Professor Bailey. He almost put a terrible curse on the whole wizarding world. His voice grew stronger, filled with a mix of anger and fear. The crowd shuddered at the thought, and a sense of dread settled over them. Harry Potter. But we stopped him. Harry interrupted, his face tight with determination. His voice cut through the tension like a knife, and the crowd turned to him, their eyes filled with hope. Harry Potter, We caught him and sent him to Azkaban. Professor Bailey nodded sadly. The memory of that victory was bittersweet, and the weight of the past seemed to hang heavy in the air. Professor Bailey, yes, but he hid the hand first, with a piece of his soul inside. His voice was filled with a sense of foreboding, and the crowd listened in stunned silence. The revelation was chilling, and the implications were terrifying. Professor Bailey, we must find it before it's too late. His voice was resolute, and the crowd felt a renewed sense of urgency. The fate of the wizarding world hung in the balance, and they knew they had to act quickly. The crowd nodded in agreement, their faces set with determination. They knew the task ahead would be difficult, but they were ready to face it together. The future of the wizarding world depended on their success. Professor Bailey, we have hope, and we have each other. His voice was filled with a sense of hope, and the crowd felt a renewed sense of purpose. They knew that as long as they stood together, they could overcome any challenge. Scary news came to Hogwarts. Rookwood's ghost had escaped Azkaban. Everyone panicked. Professor Bailey, Rookwood will want the hand. He'll use it to get his power back. They had to hurry. They had to destroy the hand before Rookwood got it. Professor Bailey, his eyes determined, had a plan. Professor Bailey, we'll trick Rookwood using the hand as bait. It's risky, but it's our only chance. Albus, Rose, Scorpius, and Professor Bailey got ready to fight, ready to protect Hogwarts. The night was tense. Albus, Rose, and Scorpius, holding their wands tight, waited in the room of requirement, now ready for a battle. Professor Bailey stood with them, his face firm. Suddenly the air turned icy. An evil laugh echoed. Rookwood, the hand will be mine. Rookwood's ghostly form appeared, his eyes glowing with wicked joy. A big fight began. Spells zipped across the room, flashes of red and green lighting up the darkness. Albus, Rose, and Scorpius fought bravely, using everything they learned at Hogwarts. Rookwood, getting stronger, grabbed for the hand, but Harry Potter jumped in front of his son, wand raised. Harry Potter. You will not hurt him, Harry shouted angrily. Rookwood laughed, a creepy sound that filled the room. Rookwood, you can't beat me, Potter. I am power. I am darkness. Albus watched as his dad and Rookwood fought, their wands a blur. He had to do something. But what? Professor Bailey, looking worried, put a hand on Albus's shoulder. Professor Bailey, the prophecy. It said a Potter, but it didn't say which one. Albus understood. In that moment of clarity, everything fell into place. The weight of the prophecy, the legacy of his father, and the expectations of everyone around him converged into a single point of realization. It wasn't just about living up to his father's name. It was about carving his own path, making his own mark in the annals of magical history. It wasn't his dad who was meant to beat Rookwood, it was him. The prophecy had always been about him, the one who would rise from the shadows of his father's legacy to confront the darkness head-on. Albus felt a surge of determination, a fire igniting within him that he had never felt before. He knew what he had to do. He ran forward, even though his dad and Professor Bailey yelled for him to stop. Their voices were filled with fear and concern, but Albus couldn't let that deter him. He had to trust in himself, in his own abilities. The world seemed to blur around him as he focused solely on his goal. Each step he took was a step closer to his destiny. He raised his wand, and remembering the prophecy, said the magic words to break the curse. The words flowed from his lips with a power and confidence that surprised even him. It was as if the very essence of the prophecy was guiding him, lending him strength and clarity. The air around him crackled with energy, and he could feel the magic building, ready to be unleashed. A bright white light filled the room. It was blinding, yet beautiful, a pure manifestation of the magic that Albus had summoned. The light seemed to pulse with life, pushing back the darkness that had threatened to consume them all. It was a beacon of hope, a sign that the tide was turning in their favor. The hand of Rookwood glowed red-hot. It was as if the very essence of Rookwood's dark magic was being burned away, purged by the light that Albus had summoned. The object trembled, its power waning as the curse was broken. Albus could feel the shift, the balance of power tipping in their favor. Rookwood screamed as his ghostly form disappeared in a puff of black smoke. His wails echoed through the room. a final desperate cry of defiance. But it was too late. The power that had sustained him for so long was gone, dissipated into the ether. The room fell silent. The oppressive weight of his presence lifted. The hand of Rookwood fell to the floor, its magic gone. The curse was broken. The object lay there, lifeless and inert, a mere shadow of the power it once held. Albus felt a wave of relief wash over him. He had done it. He had broken the curse that had plagued them for so long. Albus stood proudly over the broken hand. He had proven himself, not just to his father and his friends, but to himself. He had faced the darkness and emerged victorious. The weight of the prophecy had been lifted, and in its place was a newfound sense of purpose and confidence. Harry, Professor Bailey, Rose and Scorpius stood behind him, relieved and happy. They had all played their part in this victory, and now they could finally breathe easy. The threat of Rookwood was gone, and the future looked brighter than ever. They shared a moment of quiet celebration, their bond stronger than ever. The room was filled with a warm glow. It was a glow of hope, of new beginnings. The darkness had been vanquished, and in its place was a light that promised a brighter future. Albus knew that this was just the beginning of his journey, but he was ready for whatever came next. With his friends and family by his side, he felt invincible. Have you ever dreamed of a world filled with magic? A place where the impossible becomes possible, and the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. Imagine a world where owls deliver mail, portraits talk, and every corner holds a new enchantment waiting to be discovered. That world exists within the pages of Harry Potter, a series that has captivated millions around the globe. Each book opens a door to a universe brimming with magic, adventure, and unforgettable characters. Join us as we journey to a place where anything is possible, where the boundaries of reality blur, and the wonders of imagination come to life. Prepare to be amazed by spells that defy the laws of nature, creatures that inspire awe and fear, and adventures that take you to the edge of your seat. The story begins with a seemingly ordinary boy named Harry, who lives a life devoid of excitement or joy. He resides with his unkind aunt, uncle, and spoiled cousin in a mundane suburban house, where he is treated more like a burden than a family member. But on his 11th birthday, everything changes. Harry's life takes an extraordinary turn when he receives a letter that reveals a hidden truth about his identity. He discovers that he is not just any boy, but a wizard with magical powers beyond his wildest dreams. As Harry delves deeper into this new world, he learns about his parents, who were also a witch and wizard. Tragically, they passed away, leaving behind a legacy of courage and love. Harry inherits their magical abilities and a place at the prestigious Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, a place where he will learn to harness his powers and uncover the mysteries of his past. Get ready for a thrilling adventure as we follow Harry into a world he never knew existed, a world filled with magic, friendship, and the fight between good and evil. This is just the beginning of Harry's incredible journey. At Hogwarts, Harry meets Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. Ron, with his fiery hair and freckles, becomes Harry's best friend. Ron's family welcomes Harry with open arms. They introduce him to the wonders of the wizarding world. Hermione, with her bushy brown hair and sharp mind, becomes the trio's brilliant strategist. She is a gifted witch who always impresses with her vast knowledge of spells and potions. Together, Harry, Ron, and Hermione form an unbreakable bond. They face challenges together, supporting each other through thick and thin. Their friendship is tested time and time again. Their loyalty to one another never falters. Imagine a magnificent castle with towering turrets and secret passageways. This is Hogwarts, a school like no other. Within its walls, students learn to master their magical abilities. Students attend classes in charms, potions, transfiguration, and defense against the dark arts. They soar through the air on broomsticks during Quidditch matches. Friendly rivalries between the four Hogwarts houses, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, add to the excitement. Hogwarts is more than just a school. It's a magical home away from home. It's a place where friendships are forged, challenges are overcome, and destinies are shaped. The wizarding world is teeming with fantastic creatures. Some are adorable, like the fluffy pygmy puffs. Others are awe-inspiring, like the majestic hippogriffs with their sharp beaks and powerful wings. From mischievous Cornish pixies to loyal house elves, these creatures add wonder and excitement to Harry's journey. They teach us about the importance of understanding and respecting all forms of life, magical or otherwise. These creatures are not just whimsical additions to the story. They play vital roles in the magical world. Some creatures become loyal companions while others pose dangerous threats. Section 5. Spells and Potions, the tools of a wizard's trade. In the magical world of Harry Potter, the tools and techniques used by witches and wizards are as fascinating as the spells themselves. These tools are not just mere objects. They are imbued with history, power, and a sense of wonder that captivates the imagination. In the world of Harry Potter, magic is everywhere. From the towering spires of Hogwarts to the bustling streets of Diagon Alley, magic permeates every corner of this enchanting universe. It's a place where the impossible becomes possible, and the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. Witches and wizards use their wands to cast spells, from simple charms to powerful jinxes. These wands, often made from unique woods and containing magical cores, are extensions of the wizard's own power. Each wand is unique, just like its owner, and choosing the right wand is a rite of passage for every young witch and wizard. Wingardium Leviosa can make objects fly, lifting feathers, books, and even larger items with a simple swish and flick of the wand. This spell, taught to first-year students, is one of the many examples of how magic can make everyday tasks easier and more fun. While Expecto Patronum conjures a dazzling guardian against evil, this spell, one of the most advanced and powerful, requires the caster to focus on their happiest memory. The resulting Patronus, a protective spirit, is unique to each wizard and serves as a shield against dark forces. Potions class is another essential part of a wizard's education. In the dungeons of Hogwarts, students learn the delicate art of potion making under the watchful eye of their professors. This class teaches them patience, precision, and the importance of following instructions to the letter. Students learn to brew magical concoctions with strange and wonderful effects. From the calming draught of peace to the powerful polyjuice potion, each brew has its own unique properties and uses. The process of potion making is both a science and an art, requiring a deep understanding of magical ingredients and their interactions. From bubbling cauldrons emerge potions that can heal the sick, change appearances, and even grant good luck. The famous Felix Felicis, also known as liquid luck, is a potion that grants the drinker a limited period of good fortune, making everything they attempt more likely to succeed, and even grant good luck. This potion, though difficult to brew, is highly sought after for its ability to turn the tide in the drinker's favor. However, it must be used sparingly, as overuse can lead to dangerous overconfidence. The intricacies of spells and potions add another layer of wonder to the story. Each spell and potion has its own history, its own set of rules, and its own place in the magical world. They are a testament to the creativity and ingenuity of the wizarding community. They highlight the creativity and skill required to master magic. Whether it's the precise movements needed to cast a spell or the careful measurements required for a potion, mastering these magical arts takes years of practice and dedication. They remind us that magic is both an art and a science. It's a discipline that requires both imagination and intellect, blending the mystical with the methodical. In the world of Harry Potter, the tools of a wizard's trade are not just instruments of magic. They are symbols of the endless possibilities that magic brings. Section 6. The dark side of magic, facing fear with courage. Not all magic is used for good. Lord Voldemort, a powerful dark wizard, casts a shadow over the wizarding world. He seeks immortality and absolute power, spreading fear and chaos wherever he goes. Harry and his friends must confront Voldemort's evil. They face dangerous creatures, navigate treacherous traps, and make difficult choices. Through it all, they learn that true courage means standing up for what's right, even when it terrifies you. The fight against Voldemort reminds us that good and evil exist in every world, even magical ones. It highlights the importance of bravery, resilience, and fighting for what you believe in. Section 7. The power of love and friendship, triumphing over evil. In the face of darkness, it's the power of love and friendship that truly shines. Harry's love for his parents protects him from Voldemort's wrath. The unwavering support of his friends gives him the strength to keep fighting. The Harry Potter series teaches us that love and friendship are the most powerful magic of all. They can overcome even the darkest of times and inspire even the most extraordinary feats of courage. These themes resonate with readers of all ages. They remind us that we are stronger together and that love can conquer even the most daunting challenges. Section 8. The Enduring Magic: Harry Potter's Legacy. The world of Harry Potter, created by J.K. Rowling, has become a cultural phenomenon that transcends generations and borders. Since the release of the first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, in 1997, the series has grown into a global empire. The world of Harry Potter continues to captivate readers of all ages. From young children discovering the magic for the first time to adults who grew up with Harry, the series has a universal appeal. It's not just a story, it's an experience that brings people together. The books have inspired movies, theme parks, and a global community of fans. The 8 blockbuster films brought the magical world to life, while theme parks like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter allow fans to step into Harry's shoes and explore iconic locations like Diagon Alley and Hogwarts Castle. The magic of Hogwarts lives on in the hearts and imaginations of millions. Fans recreate the magic in their own lives, from decorating their rooms with Harry Potter-themed decor to dressing up as their favorite characters for events and conventions. What makes Harry Potter so timeless? Is it the intricate world building, the compelling plot, or the memorable characters? Perhaps it's a combination of all these elements, woven together with themes that resonate deeply with readers. Perhaps it's the relatable characters, the whimsical creatures, and the detailed world that J.K. Rowling has crafted. Each character, from Harry to Hermione to Dobby, has a unique story that adds depth to the narrative. Or the enduring themes of friendship, courage, and good versus evil. These themes are universal and timeless, making the story relevant to readers of all ages. The bonds of friendship and the fight against darkness are central to the series. Whatever the reason, the magic of Harry Potter continues to enchant us. The series has a way of making readers believe in the impossible and see the magic in the everyday world. It's a reminder that there's more to life than meets the eye. The series encourages us to believe in the impossible, to dream big, and to never lose our sense of wonder. It teaches us that magic is real if we choose to see it, to embrace our inner hero, to stand up for what is right, and to face our fears with courage. Harry's journey from an ordinary boy to a hero is a powerful narrative that inspires readers to find the hero within themselves, and to never give up hope, even when the odds are against us. The series is filled with moments of hope and resilience, reminding us that light can be found even in the darkest of times, even in the darkest of times. These messages of hope, courage, and friendship continue to resonate with readers long after they finish the last page. The legacy of Harry Potter is one of enduring magic and inspiration. These messages continue to resonate with readers long after they finish the last page. The world of Harry Potter is more than just a series of books. It's a testament to the power of storytelling and the magic that lies within us all. Section 9. The magic lives on, keeping the wonder alive. So, if you're looking for an escape to a world of wonder, look no further than Harry Potter. Let the magic sweep you away to Hogwarts and beyond. Discover the power of friendship, face your fears, and believe in the impossible. The magic of Harry Potter lives on in the hearts of those who believe. Keep the wonder alive by sharing the stories, discussing the characters, and letting your imagination soar. After all, the world always needs a little more magic. Harry Potter is a series of books about a young boy who discovers he is a wizard. Written by J.K. Rowling, these books have become a global phenomenon, captivating readers of all ages. The series consists of 7 books, each chronicling a year in Harry's life as he grows from a young, inexperienced wizard into a powerful and wise hero. The magical world that Rowling created is rich with detail, filled with enchanting creatures, spellbinding adventures, and unforgettable characters. The story follows Harry's journey as he attends Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. This ancient and prestigious school is where young witches and wizards come to learn about magic. At Hogwarts, Harry makes lifelong friends and encounters formidable foes. The school itself is a character in the story, with its moving staircases, hidden rooms, and magical creatures. Each year at Hogwarts brings new challenges and adventures for Harry and his friends. Along the way, he learns about magic, friendship, and the battle between good and evil. Harry's friendships with Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley are central to the story. Together, they face numerous trials and tribulations, from battling trolls to uncovering dark secrets. The trio's bond is a testament to the power of loyalty and teamwork. They learn that true friendship can overcome even the darkest of times. The series explores themes of love, loss, and the power of choice. Harry's journey is not just about learning magic, it's about understanding the complexities of life. He experiences profound loss, from the death of his parents to the sacrifices of his mentors and friends. These experiences shape him into a compassionate and resilient individual. The choices Harry makes define his character and his destiny. Harry's parents were killed by the evil Lord Voldemort when he was a baby. Voldemort, a dark wizard with a thirst for power, sought to eliminate anyone who stood in his way. The night he attacked Harry's family, he left a lightning-shaped scar on Harry's forehead, a mark that would become a symbol of hope and resistance against darkness. Voldemort also tried to kill Harry, but he survived because of his mother's love and sacrifice. Lily Potter's selfless act of love created a powerful protective charm that saved Harry's life. This act of love is a recurring theme throughout the series, highlighting the idea that love is the most potent form of magic. Harry's journey is about overcoming adversity and finding his place in the world. From living in a cupboard under the stairs to becoming the hero of the wizarding world, Harry's story is one of resilience and courage. He faces numerous challenges, from battling dark forces to dealing with personal loss. But he never gives up. His determination and bravery inspire those around him. He learns that he is not alone in his fight against Voldemort. Harry's friends and allies play crucial roles in his journey. From the loyal Ron and intelligent Hermione to the wise Dumbledore and brave members of the Order of the Phoenix, Harry is surrounded by a support system that helps him face the darkest of times. Their collective strength and unity are key to overcoming the challenges they face. He has loyal friends and mentors who help him along the way. Characters like Hagrid, Sirius Black, and Professor McGonagall provide guidance and support, helping Harry navigate the complexities of the magical world. These relationships are vital to Harry's growth and success. They teach him valuable lessons about trust, loyalty, and the importance of standing up for what is right. The Harry Potter series is a timeless classic that has captured the hearts of millions of readers worldwide. Its universal themes of love, friendship, and bravery resonate with people of all ages. The books have been translated into numerous languages and have inspired a generation of readers to believe in the magic of storytelling. It is a story of magic, adventure, and the power of love. The Harry Potter series continues to enchant new readers and remains a beloved part of literary history. Its legacy lives on through the countless fans who continue to celebrate the magic of Harry Potter. The third scene in the Harry Potter series takes place at Platform 9 3/4, a place that has captured the imaginations of fans around the world. This magical platform is hidden in plain sight at King's Cross Station in London, a bustling hub of activity where ordinary people go about their daily lives, unaware of the wonders that lie just beyond the brick wall. This is a secret platform located in King's Cross Station in London. To access it, one must run straight at the barrier between platforms 9 and 10, a seemingly impossible feat that reveals the hidden world of magic to those who believe. It is the departure point for the Hogwarts Express, the train that takes students to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The sight of the Scarlet Steam Engine billowing clouds of smoke and the excited chatter of young witches and wizards creates an atmosphere of anticipation and excitement. Harry is amazed by the magical platform. For him, this is not just a train station, it is the beginning of a new chapter in his life, filled with endless possibilities and adventures. He can't believe that such a place exists within the bustling train station. The contrast between the mundane world of muggles and the enchanting world of wizards is stark and fascinating. He watches in awe as witches and wizards board the train. Their robes, wands, and magical pets are a far cry from the ordinary lives he has known, and he feels a sense of belonging he has never experienced before. This scene is significant because it marks Harry's first real encounter with the wizarding world. It is a moment of revelation and wonder, where he begins to understand that he is part of something much larger and more extraordinary than he ever imagined. He is surrounded by magic and wonder. The sights, sounds, and smells of the platform are unlike anything he has ever experienced, and he is filled with a sense of awe and excitement. He is finally among people like him. For the first time, he feels a sense of community and acceptance, knowing that he is not alone in his magical abilities. The platform represents a gateway to a new world of possibilities for Harry. It is a threshold between the ordinary and the extraordinary, a place where dreams and reality merge. He is leaving behind his ordinary life and embarking on an extraordinary adventure. As the train pulls away, Harry looks out the window with a mix of excitement and anticipation, ready to embrace the magical journey that lies ahead. As Harry boards the Hogwarts Express, he enters a compartment with Ron Weasley. This is the beginning of their lifelong friendship. Ron is a kind and loyal friend who helps Harry navigate the challenges of Hogwarts. Harry and Ron quickly bond over their shared excitement and nervousness about starting at Hogwarts. They share sweets and stories. They learn about each other's families and backgrounds. This scene is important because it establishes the strong bond between Harry and Ron. This friendship is a central theme throughout the series. The train journey itself symbolizes the start of Harry's magical education. He is leaving behind the ordinary world and entering a world of magic and wonder. The Hogwarts Express arrives at Hogsmeade Station as night falls. The train, with its billowing steam and old-world charm, is a sight to behold. The students, filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness, disembark, their eyes wide with anticipation. The students board boats that take them across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. The water is calm, reflecting the moonlight, and the silhouette of the castle looms in the distance, creating an atmosphere of mystery and wonder. The first glimpse of Hogwarts is breathtaking. Emerging from the fog, the castle stands tall and majestic, its towers and turrets reaching for the sky. It's a sight that fills the students with awe and a sense of adventure. The castle is lit up with thousands of twinkling lights. Each window glows warmly, promising the comfort and magic that lies within. It's a beacon of hope and a symbol of the extraordinary experiences that await. It looks like something out of a fairy tale. The enchanted atmosphere is palpable, and the students can't help but feel like they've stepped into a world where anything is possible. Harry is both awed and intimidated by Hogwarts. The grandeur of the castle is overwhelming, and he feels a mix of excitement and trepidation. He knows that this place will change his life forever. He knows that he is about to embark on a challenging and dangerous journey. The path ahead is uncertain, filled with trials and tribulations, but Harry is determined to face whatever comes his way. The arrival at Hogwarts marks a significant turning point in Harry's journey. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one that will be filled with magic, friendship, and the discovery of his true potential. He is leaving behind his old life and starting a new chapter. The world he once knew fades into the background as he steps into the unknown, ready to embrace the adventures that lie ahead. The grandeur of Hogwarts emphasizes the significance of the magical world that Harry is entering. The detailed architecture and the sheer size of the castle are a testament to the rich history and the powerful magic that permeates this place. It is a world full of wonder and danger. The beauty of the magical landscape is undeniable, but lurking beneath the surface are dark forces and challenges that Harry will have to face. This duality makes the world of Hogwarts both enchanting and foreboding, a place where every moment is filled with potential and peril. Section 5. The Sorting Hat's Decision, Shaping Destinies. Inside the Great Hall, the first-year students are sorted into their houses. The sorting hat is placed on each student's head. It examines their personality and potential before deciding which house they belong in. The 4 houses are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Each house has its own unique qualities and values. The sorting hat places Harry in Gryffindor, the house known for its bravery, chivalry, and determination. This decision shapes Harry's destiny. The sorting hat scene highlights the theme of choice and free will. While the hat considers a student's qualities, it ultimately allows them to choose their own path. As a new Gryffindor, Harry meets his housemates. He befriends Hermione Granger, a bright and resourceful witch. He also encounters Draco Malfoy, a Slytherin who becomes his rival. The first interactions with his fellow students shape Harry's understanding of the social dynamics at Hogwarts. He learns about the different houses and their rivalries. This part of the story emphasizes the importance of friendship and finding your people in a new environment. The diverse characters Harry encounters represent the complexities of the wizarding world. He learns that not all wizards are good, and even within Hogwarts, there are divisions and prejudices. Harry begins his magical education at Hogwarts. He attends classes in charms, potions, transfiguration, and defense against the dark arts. He learns about magical creatures, spells, and potions. Through his lessons, Harry's understanding of magic expands. He realizes that magic is not just about waving a wand, but requires knowledge, skill, and discipline. This part of the story highlights the theme of education and the importance of learning. Harry's magical education is not just about acquiring magical abilities, but also about developing his character and values. The challenges and triumphs Harry experiences in his classes reflect the process of growth and self-discovery that comes with education. As Harry settles into life at Hogwarts, he faces danger and adversity. He learns about the dark wizard Lord Voldemort and his connection to Harry's past. The threat of Voldemort looms over Harry and his friends. They must use their courage and cunning to overcome the challenges that arise. This part of the story introduces the central conflict of the series, the battle between good and evil. The challenges Harry faces highlight the importance of courage, resilience, and fighting for what is right, even in the face of fear. The third scene in the Harry Potter series sets the stage for an epic adventure. It introduces the magical world, the main characters, and the central themes that unfold throughout the series. Harry's journey is one of self-discovery, friendship, and the battle between good and evil. It is a story that continues to resonate with readers of all ages. The scene's lasting impact lies in its ability to transport readers to a world of magic and wonder. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, love, and the power of choice.
The air hung heavy, thick with anticipation. A silence deeper than any before settled over Hogwarts. The castle, once filled with laughter and learning, now braced for war. Shadows stretched long across the grounds, a grim reminder of the darkness that threatened to consume all light. The fate of the wizarding world and the world beyond rested on the coming dawn. The defenders of Hogwarts, a mismatched but determined army, prepared for the inevitable. Whispers of spells and the clatter of armor broke the silence. Each held a shared understanding tonight they might die, but they would fight nonetheless, for love, for freedom, for the future. The familiar silhouette of Hogwarts, usually a beacon of hope, was now a fortress under siege. Protective enchantments, shimmering like soap bubbles, surrounded the castle, a temporary shield against the encroaching darkness. Within its walls, students and teachers stood side by side, their faces etched with determination. The grounds, once pristine and vibrant, were scarred with the first signs of battle. Fallen stones from shattered walls lay scattered on the ground. The Forbidden Forest, usually a place of mystery and wonder, loomed menacingly, its trees swaying in a wind that carried whispers of fear.
We have to be ready. This is it. Everything we fought for. It all comes down to tonight. Every sacrifice, every tear, every moment of doubt has led us to this point. We cannot falter now. The darkness is closing in, but we are the light that will pierce through it.
We won't let them win, Harry. We'll stand together no matter what. We've faced countless trials, and each one has only made us stronger. Tonight, we fight not just for ourselves, but for everyone who believes in a better world. We are the defenders, and we will not back down.
Yeah, mate. Together. Always. Through thick and thin, we've been there for each other. This is no different. We face this challenge as one, united by our friendship and our unwavering resolve. No matter what happens, we stand as one.
Among the defenders stood familiar faces, etched with a grim resolve. Each one carried the weight of their past battles, their losses, and their victories. They were more than just fighters, they were symbols of hope and resilience. Harry, the boy who lived, now a young man marked by destiny, his scar throbbed with the approaching darkness. He had faced unimaginable horrors, yet his spirit remained unbroken. The scar was a reminder of his past, but also a beacon of his strength. His emerald eyes, mirroring the courage of his mother, scanned the horizon, searching for his destiny. In those eyes, one could see the fire of determination, the will to fight, and the hope for a brighter future. He was ready to face whatever came his way. Ron, his face pale but resolute, stood shoulder to shoulder with his best friend. Despite the fear that gripped his heart, his loyalty never wavered. He was ready to face the darkness, knowing that his friends were by his side. Hermione, her eyes bright with unshed tears, clutched her wand, ready to face any horror to protect her friends. Her intellect and bravery had guided them through countless dangers, and tonight would be no different. She was a pillar of strength and wisdom. The Golden Trio, bound by an unbreakable bond, faced their greatest challenge yet. Their friendship had been tested time and again, but it had only grown stronger. Together they were unstoppable, a force to be reckoned with. As they stood united, they knew that no matter the outcome, they would face it together.
Attack! Leave no one standing!
The first shriek of a Death Eater attack shattered the fragile peace. The night sky erupted in a cacophony of light and sound as spells flew like deadly fireworks. The ground trembled as giants crashed through the castle defenses, their roars echoing across the battlefield. Each defender fought with the ferocity of a cornered lion. Spells collided in blinding flashes. Friends fell, their cries lost in the din of battle. But for every fallen comrade, another stepped forward, fueled by grief and defiance. The battle raged, a chaotic dance of life and death, where every second could be one's last. Section 5. A Mother's Love, the Sacrifice of Narcissa Malfoy. In the heart of the battle, amidst the chaos and bloodshed, a flicker of humanity shone through. Narcissa Malfoy, draped in the finery of her house, her face etched with fear and desperation, made a choice that defied her allegiance. Driven by a mother's love for her son Draco, she chose to protect Harry. In a single desperate lie, she declared him dead, shielding him from the wrath of Voldemort. It was a gamble, a mother's desperate plea for her child's safety, and it tipped the scales of fate.
Through Harry's eyes, facing fear and destiny. The world was a blur of sound and fury. The air was thick with the acrid smell of smoke and the sharp tang of magic. Spells whizzed past me, each one a potential end, each one a reminder of the stakes we faced. The ground beneath my feet trembled with the force of the ongoing battle, and the sky above was a tumultuous canvas of flashing lights and dark clouds. My senses were overwhelmed as I fought my way through the chaos, every thought consumed by my quest to defeat Voldemort. The faces of my friends and foes alike blurred together in the heat of the moment. I could hear the shouts and cries of those around me, a cacophony of fear and determination. Each spell I cast was a lifeline, a desperate attempt to carve a path through the madness. Fear, cold and clammy, gripped at my heart, but I pushed it down, fueled by a responsibility heavier than any I had ever known. The weight of the prophecy hung over me, a constant reminder of the destiny I could not escape. I had to be strong, not just for myself, but for everyone who believed in me. The fear was a shadow, always lurking, but I had learned to fight in its presence, to use it as a catalyst for my courage. I saw my friends, their faces streaked with dirt and sweat, their eyes burning with a desperate hope. Ron and Hermione always by my side, their loyalty unwavering even in the face of such peril. They were my anchors, my reminders of what we were fighting for. The bond we shared was our greatest strength, a beacon of light in the darkest of times. Their presence gave me the strength to keep going, to keep fighting. I saw the fallen, their bodies littering the grounds, a stark reminder of the cost of this war. Each life lost was a blow to our cause, a painful reminder of the sacrifices made. The sight of fallen comrades was a sobering reality, a testament to the high price of our struggle. But their sacrifice was not in vain. It fueled our resolve, strengthened our determination to see this through to the end. And I saw Voldemort, his serpent-like eyes gleaming with malice, his very presence a chilling reminder of the darkness that threatened to engulf us all. His power was palpable, a dark force that seemed to sap the very hope from the air. But I knew that this was the moment I had been preparing for, the final confrontation that would decide the fate of our world. The fear was still there, but so was the determination, the unyielding resolve to stand against the darkness and fight for the light. Through the darkness, friendship shone like a beacon.
Ron and Hermione, Neville and Luna, Ginny and the Weasley twins all fought with a courage born of love and loyalty.
We had faced loss and fear, but our bond remained unbroken, our spirit unbroken.
Together they formed a shield around me, their combined strength a force to be reckoned with.
We fought not just for ourselves, but for each other, for the memories we shared, for the future we were fighting to protect.
Our unity, our unwavering belief in each other, was a testament to the power of love in the face of overwhelming darkness.
As the first rays of dawn pierced the darkness, a hush fell over the battlefield. The fighting ceased, replaced by an eerie silence. The remnants of the battle lay scattered around shattered stone, extinguished fires, and the bodies of the fallen, both friend and foe. The air, thick with the smell of smoke and magic, seemed to crackle with a new energy. The silence was broken by a single cry, a triumphant roar that echoed across the grounds. Voldemort was dead, his reign of terror finally over. The battle was won, but the victory came at a heavy cost. The once vibrant landscape was now a desolate battlefield, littered with the remnants of a fierce struggle. The air was thick with the scent of smoke and the echoes of the past. The survivors stood amidst the ruins, their faces etched with the pain of loss and the relief of survival. Scars, both physical and emotional, marked the survivors. Each wound told a story of bravery and sacrifice, of moments when they stood on the brink of despair but found the strength to push forward. The emotional scars ran deeper, a constant reminder of the friends and loved ones who had fallen in the fight. The fallen would never be forgotten, their sacrifice forever etched in the hearts of those who remained. Memorials were erected, and photographs of the fallen were cherished, serving as a poignant reminder of the cost of freedom. Each name, each face, a testament to the courage and resilience of those who gave everything. Yet, amidst the grief and loss, there was a glimmer of hope. The survivors found solace in each other, drawing strength from their shared experiences. They comforted one another, their bonds growing stronger in the face of adversity. The sunrise over the devastated landscape symbolized a new beginning, a chance to rebuild and heal. The light had triumphed over darkness. The victory was not just a physical one, but a triumph of the human spirit. The characters emerged from the shadows, their faces illuminated by the first rays of dawn. It was a moment of profound realization that despite the darkness they had faced, the light within them had never been extinguished. Love, in its many forms, friendship, loyalty, and sacrifice, had proven to be the strongest magic of all. The bonds they had forged in the heat of battle were unbreakable, a testament to the power of love and unity. Friends embraced, their loyalty to one another, shining through in every gesture, every word of comfort. Sacrifice, the ultimate act of love, had been the cornerstone of their victory. Each heroic act, each selfless gesture had paved the way for a brighter future. The characters who had made the ultimate sacrifice were honored, their bravery serving as an inspiration for generations to come. As the sun rose over a wounded but unbroken Hogwarts, the light breaking through the ruins symbolized hope and renewal. The castle, though scarred by the battle, stood as a beacon of resilience and strength. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times there is always a glimmer of hope. A new era dawned, one where the memory of the fallen would serve as a reminder of the courage it took to win back the light. The characters stood together at dawn, united in their resolve to honor the past and build a future worthy of the sacrifices made. The memorial scene at sunrise was a poignant reminder of the enduring power of love and the triumph of the human spirit.